We'll go ahead and get started, coming to a comfortable seat, letting the eyes close, tuning in to slightly longer inhales and exhales, allowing the attention to absorb into the breath. And then bringing the hands together at the center of the chest and breathing in slowly. And then releasing the hands, opening the eyes. And we're going to start in Virasana, also using our strap. So use any props that you like to support you between your ankles. So it could be a yoga block, it could be a folded blanket, so that both sit bones are evenly supported and you feel that the spine can be upright and you're not leaning too far forward or back. And there's a gentle opening through the knees and the ankles, but not too much where it doesn't feel sustainable. And then we're going to take our strap nice and wide and open. Also, before you all get settled, if you want to put your playlist on, feel free. And then we're going to begin belt rotations. So we're going to add the 5 count breath. So starting with the belt in front of us, we'll slowly count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the inhale. And then returning on the exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep going like this, counting to yourself. And then the next time the belt is forward in front of you, you can pause and then set the strap off to the side. Opening the arms wide, we're going to cross the right arm on top of the left for eagle arms. If the hands don't connect, you can just hold onto your elbow instead. And we're going to draw the arms over to the left and turn the gaze to the right as we open through the right shoulder a little bit more. Keep that long, slow inhale and exhale count going throughout this held pose. And then inhale, open the arms wide. And then on exhale, cross so the left arm is on top. Again, if the hands don't connect, then you're just going to hold the elbow instead with the right hand. Draw all of that over to the right and turn the head to the left. Again, that long inhale and exhale, 5 count on the way in and 5 count on the way out. Notice how the inhale rises up into the arms, but also down into the belly. Inhale, reopen the arms. And then exhale, bring the hands forward in front of you. Reach the right leg back and press back through the heel. And then switch, press the left leg back, reaching through the heel. And then step both legs back to downward dog, using one hand to move your prop off to the side. From downward facing dog, step the balls of the feet together at the back of the mat so you have a narrow downward dog. Point the toes and the knees to the left and sink down to the heels as you exhale. Inhale, pivot back to extended legs forward. Exhale, toes and knees point to the right. Sink down towards your heels. Keep the arms straight. Inhale to center. One more round each time. Exhale, knees and toes to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. And then take a slow walk forward to the front of the mat, hanging down over the legs, letting the arms be released. Uttanasana. Then placing a light bend in the knees, slowly roll the spine all the way up. Tadasana at the front end of the mat. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step the right foot back to lunge. Inhale, lift the left leg all the way up and back. Bend the knee and open the hip. Exhale, knee to nose and nose to knee, really round between the shoulder blades. Inhale, plank pose, 2 toes at the back of the mat. Exhale, lower knees, chest and chin. Inhale, sliding through into cobra pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale here together. And at the end of the exhale, bend the knees, gaze forward, and step or hop lightly between the hands. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, folding forward. Press into the feet. Inhale, lift the arms all the way up. Exhale, folding right down forward over the legs. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step just the left leg back to lunge, gazing forward. Inhale, lift the right leg up and back, bend the knee, open the hip. Exhale, knee to nose to knee, really rounding through the upper back. And then plank pose, inhaling, gazing forward. Exhale, lower knees, chest and chin. Inhale, sliding through into cobra pose. Exhale, back, downward facing dog. Inhale here. And then exhale, bend the knees, gaze forward, and hop or step lightly. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Press into the feet. Inhale, lift the arms all the way up. Exhale, Tadasana, arms at the sides. Bend the knees. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, slide the left leg back into warrior one. Inhale here. Exhale, side bending, drop the right arm down by the side of the body and reach the left arm overhead, feeling the length from the grounding of the outer left heel all the way through the left side of the body, through the left fingers. Try to keep that right knee nice and lunged, reaching forward. And then inhale, windmill around open to the left side of the mat. Turn the right toes in, turn the left toes to face the back of the room, open the arms, preparing for triangle, but first bring the right hand behind you into a half bind, bringing the fingers towards your outer left hip, encouraging that left hip to pull back slightly, and then reaching forward and down to a block or the floor into your half bound triangle. And then gazing down at the floor, half-bound Ardha Chandrasana, bend the left knee, slide the fingers forward to a block or the floor, and then lifting the right leg up in the air. Possibly rotating the gaze all the way up towards the ceiling. And then gazing down at the floor for balance, we're going to tuck the pelvis, bring the right knee into the chest, and slowly come all the way up to stand. From here, wrapping the right leg around the left leg once or twice for Garudasana, and then the left arm comes on top of the right once again for eagle arms. Then right knee into the chest, stepping back into warrior one legs. Inhale, extend the left leg, unravel the arms up. And then exhale, fold over the left leg into Parshvottanasana, hands on blocks or the floor. Inhale, gazing forward. Exhale, bend the left knee, slide the right toes back just for a regular low lunge pose. Inhale, lift the left leg all the way up and back. Exhale, bring the knee to the right elbow and step off the mat on the outer edge of the foot. Inhale, twist the right arm up. Stay there or lower the right hand to a block or the floor and twist the left arm up. Exhale, two hands down to the ground, knee to nose. Gaze forward and step the left foot between the hands. Step the right foot forward, keep both knees bent, and then lift up into Utkatasana. Utkatasana, and exhale, sliding the right leg back, warrior one. Inhale. Exhale, side bending the left arm, dropping down, right arm overhead. Inhale, windmilling around to the long side of the mat. Turn the left toes in, turn the right toes all the way forward to face forward. Open the arms and then prepare by bringing the left hand behind you into the half bind. Again, use the fingers to encourage a reach back of that hip and then coming all the way forward and down. And then gazing down at the floor, bend the right knee, slide the right fingers forward, Ardha Chandrasana, half bound. And then gazing down at the floor for balance, start to bring the left knee into the chest. Tuck the pelvis, let that pull the weight off the right fingertips to come all the way up to stand. Wrap the left leg around the right leg once or twice. Right arm on top of the left for eagle arms. Left knee lifts up into the chest. Exhale, step back to warrior one legs. Inhale, extend the right leg and the arms straight up. Exhale, folding down over the right leg. And then gazing forward. Bend the right knee, slide the left toes back, low lunge pose. Inhale, lift the right leg all the way up and back. Exhale, bring the knee to the left elbow, step off the mat on the outer edge of the foot. Inhale, twisting the left arm up. Stay there or switching hands. Two hands down to the mat. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, plank pose, 2 feet at the back of the mat. Exhale, lower knees, chest and chin. Inhale, slide through into cobra pose. Bend the knees, reaching back, Dhanurasana. Inhale, Shalabhasana. Floating cobra hands. And then lower the hands and feet down, push up onto hands and knees. And with toes tucked under, sit back onto your heels. Catch a hold of your heels. Let the chin be dropped into the chest. Lean back and let the hips move forward and up any amount. And then from there, letting the head drop back. Ustrasana, camel's pose. You can always have your hands up on your hips instead of your heels and lifting up a little bit higher. And then to exit, we're going to lean back, let the buttocks come towards the heels first, reach the chest forward, and then the chin drops forward. Down into the chest. And then one more time like that, leaning back, letting the hips lift, and unfurling the chest, the head drops back. And again, the head is the last thing to move, leaning back, sitting down, reaching the chest forward, and then the head, crawling the hands out in front of you. Lower the elbows down to the ground. And then setting up for dolphin. Unless you'd like to do a more active inversion, then feel free. Otherwise, elbows underneath the shoulders, tiptoeing the feet forward, lifting the sit bones nice and high, and making sure there's lots of space for the head to shake out and be at ease. Breathing. A few more breaths, stay with it. And then walking the feet back, lower the knees down to the ground, and then pressing up onto the hands and knees once again. From hands and knees, we're gonna come to an upright kneeling position. From here, we're going to stretch the left leg straight off the mat out to the left side for Parigasana. Drop the left hip down slightly, sticking the hips out to the right, and then side bend down the left leg. Inhale back up to the T-shaped position, arms nice and wide. And then we're going to reverse that, take the right hand all the way out to the right side down to a block or the floor and reach the left arm overhead. You can stay here, or if you want to kick it up a notch, you can turn it into a Vashisthasana. I'm going to pivot on my mat just so you can see better. So you're in this position if you want to. You can cross the right ankle on top of the left ankle, but otherwise you can just keep that knee down on the ground. If you've lifted the knee, return it to the ground. Use the left arm to pull yourself up, everyone into that T-shaped position. Draw the left knee in and step the right foot out to the side. Roll the palms to the ceiling and then side bending down that right leg. Inhale up to the T-shape. and then reversing the other direction. Again, there can be a block underneath the hand, and again, you can stay here in the reversed Parigasana, or you can turn it into a side plank pose. If you lifted the knee, return the left knee to the mat. Everyone use the right arm to pull yourself all the way up. And then the right knee comes into the kneeling position. Reach the arms forward in front of you. Lower the elbows down to the mat. And then step back into a forearm plank pose. From here, reaching the chin forward past the thumbs. And then back. And just rocking forward and back a few times. And then softly lower the knees down to the ground, walking up onto the hands, cross the ankles, and sit back behind the heels. Stretch both legs straight forward in front of you, and sometimes it's nice to sit on a blanket for seated poses to help encourage the forward tilt of the pelvis. We're going to bring the right knee up into the chest. Your belt might be handy, and you can have it back behind you. We're going to lean into the left arm, reach the right arm up tall, reach forward, and then again turn to face you. Either bring both arms straight out to the side with the upper arm bones pressing back, especially the right one into the right shin bone, and drop the head. Or you can go ahead and bind the arms behind the back using the strap that's back there or just the hands themselves. Wherever you are, let the head really drop. This is a nice pose for opening through the upper back and shoulders. Tuning into that 5 count inhale and exhale. And then inhale, gazing forward. And exhale, unraveling the arms to come all the way up. We're going to keep the legs just as they are for a twist to the right. So we're going to bring the right hand behind us, lift the left arm up, and then either wrap the arm in front of the knee for the twist to the right, or you can hook the elbow outside of the knee for the twist. Inhale, facing forward. And exhale, counter twist to the left. Inhale, face forward. Cross the right ankle over the left knee and slide the left foot in for upright version of ankle to knee. Or if you like the folded version, you can stack the ankles instead and fold forward. Choosing your version, letting the eyes close. Relaxing the jaw and tuning in deeply to the breath. Again, as if the breath were a sponge and your attention was like water that could totally absorb into the breath. And trying to stay in that level of connection with the breath. Slowly walk the hands back up to lift the chest. Lean back into the hands, straightening both legs. And then we'll switch sides. So bringing the left knee in. And you can have the strap back there. Lean out into the right arm lifts. And then wrap all the way forward and around. And again, either really pressing back with the arms and letting the head drop and finding the release in the upper back from there, or using the strap or your hands to bind. And then gazing forward. Slowly unraveling the arms to come all the way up. Taking the twist to the left, left arm back. Inhale the right arm up. And then again, either wrapping to draw yourself into the twist or hooking. Inhale, facing forward. And exhale, counter twist. And then leaning into the hands and setting up for ankle to knee on the other side. So finding either the upright variation or the folded variation, whichever you're working with today. Inhale, gazing forward. And exhale, coming all the way up. I'm going to step 2 feet to the mat in front of us. Make sure if you have a strap, it's off to the side. For Shavasana, I'm going to recommend constructive rest. So that's folding the mat over 2 to 3 times so you have just a little elevation, and that's for the balls of the feet. The heels will be on the regular height of the mat. The toes are slightly pigeon-toed and the feet are wide. The knees are knocking into each other. And then the hands are resting either both on the belly or one hand on the heart and one hand on the belly. And letting go of any control of the breath now. Making small movements in the toes. And simply feeling the rise and fall of the breath beneath the hands. And letting the breath slightly lengthen and deepen. And then curling to the right side, touching the forehead to the floor, connecting the third eye to the earth. And then coming all the way up to sit. Bringing the hands together at the center of the chest. And breathing in slowly. Namaste.